Okay, so I just have one question for the natural hair community. Why does everybody suddenly want 4C hair? Why does everybody suddenly want 4C hair? Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jadesola, and in today's video, honestly, I'm just going to be chatting with you guys about just the internet of the natural hair community and just things that I've seen and things that I've noticed that are going on right now. You know, it's always good to just talk about it because I just sometimes wonder in my own corner of the universe, like, does anybody feel the same way that I do? Does anybody notice the same things that I've noticed? And you know, just want to talk to you guys about it. So yeah, I would say the first thing that I want to talk about that I've noticed is like people kind of wanting to claim 4C hair when it doesn't really look like they are. Before we even get into that, let me just talk about the Andrew Walker hair typing system. So basically, I understand that this system is not like the end all be all of all hair types that ever existed or that will ever exist in this lifetime. But I just think like it's a reference point in a way, right? Is it the greatest reference point? Maybe not, but like it's a reference point for people to kind of try to categorize their hair types and know like, okay, who can I take advice from, or who has this similar like hair texture to me that I can follow for advice or tips on styling my hair and things like that. So I feel like, yeah, like we can have beef with the system all we want, but I think it's been sort of a helpful like categorizing system, right? The way I would explain this system, or the way that this system like is to me, is when you are like I might get cancelled for this, when they ask you to fill a form and you're supposed to pick like a nationality or a race or things like that, right? For me, a lot of times I see Black American or African American and I'm like, I'm just African, like I'm not African American, but that's like the closest thing that I can identify as. So I just pick that box because I'm like, okay, this is a reference point. It doesn't necessarily mean that this is all that I am, but like it's a reference point, right? That's the way I'll explain it. Again, I might get cancelled for this, but that's just the way that I see the hair typing system. I'm like, it doesn't cover the entirety of hair types to exist, but it's a helpful reference point. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, a couple of years back or a few years back, nobody wanted to claim 4C hair. Like nobody wanted anything to do with it. Even in terms of like maybe the ads that we would see or the people that they would use in commercials and things like that, it was like 4C hair did not exist, or the kinkiest, coiliest textures did not exist. It's like they only paid attention to the much looser textures or the more acceptable curls, right? So all of a sudden now in 2026, we still have people that, you know, they're not 4C, but they're claiming 4C. For what reason? I'm not sure. I've just seen this too many times. Like people are taking care of their hair or they're doing their hair routine and they're like, oh, 4C hair is easy, it's manageable, it's this, it's that. And I'm not against people like saying that 4C hair is easy and manageable. That's fine, because once you learn how to take care of your hair, what works for your hair, like it gets easier, right? But I just think when you are a 4A person in the 4A category and you're saying, oh, my hair is 4C hair is easy, I'm like, I don't really want to be taking advice from you because your curls are doing this, they're doing this. My literally, I can put a screenshot or like a picture of what my curls do. Literally when my hair sheds, like it's circles. It is literally tight circles that fall out of my hair. So when I see somebody like that saying that, oh yeah, 4C hair can be this, it can be defined with just 2 products, it can be da. I'm not saying that there's no 4C hair that can be defined with 2 products, right? It's great for everybody, but I'm just saying that when your hair is a different hair type, like when you have a different curl pattern and you're claiming that, oh, this is what well taken care of 4C hair looks like, miss me with that. That's just wrong on so many levels. Like, I don't want to name any names or anything, but I saw a video online like a couple of days ago and this guy was like taking care of his hair and everything, and somebody in the comments, like he was saying, oh, 4C hair is easy to take care of, like your mama didn't just teach you how to do it. And I'm like, first of all, relax, okay? Second of all, like there was somebody in the comment section that says that said this is what 4C hair looks like when it's well taken care of. Now, to somebody that actually has a kinky, coily texture and is seeing this person say that, they're thinking, what am I doing wrong that my hair doesn't look like this person's hair? Like somebody that doesn't know any better, I mean, right? And let's just be clear, like there's a lot of younger girls, there's a lot of youngins, teenagers, and people like of a younger demographic that want to wear their hair and feel comfortable and confident in wearing their hair. So now, let's say this 14-year-old comes online and sees this person saying, oh, this is what well taken care of 4C hair looks like, and they look at their hair and it doesn't match up to what they're seeing on the screen. It's like, wow, my hair is not responding to treatments. I'm gonna go cut it off, or I'm gonna just go relax it because I can't deal with this. Do you understand? Like, it's a problem. Like, it's really a problem. And it's we're in the big 2026. This is not 2009. This is not 2000. This is 2026. There's enough knowledge and information, scientific research and things out there for people to educate themselves better. But no, you just come on the interweb and you just like erase. It's like they want to erase the tighter, kinkier, coilier textures. You just want to erase us. We're not going anywhere. If that's what you want to do, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to keep speaking and talking about kinky, coilier textures, because there's people like me out there that need to see people like me doing the thing. And I honestly think that some of these people are not, I don't know if it's to say they're not comfortable in their own hair type, or maybe they just noticed that, oh, you know what, the narrative has shifted. Hey, the narrative has shifted. The narrative has shifted. Like 4C girls are now getting more attention, more endorsement, more brand deals. So maybe they just want to hop on that train to just be a part of it. And that's not good either. Like, why are you trying to... 4A girlies need you too. 4B girlies need you too. Do you understand? Like, just be your authentic self and accept what is growing out of your hair. Like, why are you trying to be something that you're not? I don't understand it. So yeah, I honestly just think that sometimes these people are trying to be more, they're trying to seem more authentic, or trying to be more rooted in the natural hair community, because maybe they feel like, oh, if you can't relate to the struggles of I can't speak, you guys. If you can't relate to the struggles of a 4C girly, or if you can't relate to the struggles of someone with like a really coily texture, you're not really natural. That's not the case. Like, the different hair types or hair patterns or curl patterns have their different struggles. Like, talk to your people. Do you understand? Your people need you too. Moving on. But yeah, in summary for this section, please stop mistyping your hair or your curl pattern. Like, just stop it, because you are taking away from real 4C girlies or real people with kinky, coily textures that need to find their own people, that need to find the products that actually will work for them. You know? So just accept yourself. Nobody is fighting you. Just accept yourself and clear the road for, you know, people like us. Thank you. Okay, so I just wanted to talk about a couple of comments that I saw left on a TikTok that I posted. I did mention this in the previous section when I was talking about like the curl patterns and things, and just the negativity attached to having a kinkier, coilier, or tighter like coil. Let's start with one that I don't like. I want to address this comment and say that I may not really understand the intent of what the person was saying, but let's just address both intents. So now I posted a video. I took a nap with my fro out, and obviously one side was flat at the time where I woke up or got up from my said nap. And then somebody commented, it's a quick nap, but your fro be quicker. Now, I may not have said this to you guys, but after I posted the whole addressing my hair damage video, blah blah blah, like I cut off about 3 or 4 inches of my hair, maybe even more. So like, yeah, my hair is kind of back to TWA stage. So anyway, my fro is kind of short, and in that video I was wearing a twist out before I took my nap, right? So, and I didn't really separate the curls too much. I just wanted them to naturally separate over the time that I would wear my hair out. On first viewing, I saw this person's comment and I was like, what are you trying to say, that my fro is not a real fro because it's a TWA? Like, that's how I first took it, because your fro be quicker. I'm like, okay. And immediately my mind went to justice for short-haired girls, because what does this even mean? So yeah, I just want to talk about that and just say, like, a fro is a fro is a fro is a fro. Like, long, short, thick, thin, a fro is a fro. We shouldn't be gatekeeping what somebody calls a fro, at least when you can tell that somebody has natural hair. Like, we shouldn't really be gatekeeping what somebody calls a fro, right? Yeah, when I saw this comment I was just like, like, I have a fro. But anyway, like I said, let me address it from the other angle. The person might have been saying like, oh, when you go to take a nap, you think, oh, I'm just going to take a quick nap, but your fro will still do what it wants to do anyways. If that's how you meant it, okay, sure. If you meant it the way that I just took it and explained it, then yeah, I just want to let everybody know a TWA is still a fro. A fro with fine hair is still a fro. Even though I don't have fine hair, I have coarse hair, but like, a fro with fine hair is still a fro. Like, we shouldn't be erasing people out just because the fros that we've seen on Pinterest, the fros that we've seen in ads and things like that is like, whoa. But then in real life, people have different types, shapes, and sizes of fros. Let's let the fro be a fro. Let the fros be great. Yeah. So yeah, something that I just wanted to talk about, still in line with that same comment, is that one head of hair can look different depending on what techniques or what style you put it in. So like, if you have your hair in a twist out, it might look more defined. You know, if you have it in a braid out, it might look more fluffy and more elongated. If it's just fresh out of a wash, it might look really shrunken and just really dense. Just that, like, natural hair is going to natural hair. Natural hair is going to do what it does, especially depending on the products and the techniques that you use on it. Like, I can even show you on screen examples of my hair, like from that twist out versus another time with my hair in a braid out, or my hair when I straightened it versus my hair when I blew it out. It's just different things. Like, hair is hair, it will do what it do, right? So just because you see a snapshot of what somebody's hair looks like in that moment doesn't mean you can now make a judgment and be like, oh, this is not a real fro, that's a real fro. Please relax, okay? Now, the second comment I want to address, this one I don't need to insinuate or say like, oh, I don't know their intent, because I just I think maybe they meant it to be funny, but I was just like, I can't even laugh. I actually can't. I'll put it on the screen for you guys, but it says, looks like the sponge you be using for dishes for a year and wouldn't throw out. And then they had like a bunch of laughing smileys. I don't know what to say about this. I feel like it's just one of those things where we've gone through so much in terms of being black people and having black hair or natural hair that goes out of our scalp and being made fun of for it, being bullied for it, being othered for it. And to have, and this person is a fellow black girly, so to have somebody leave that comment, I'm just like, you're taking us back, bro. You're taking us back. Like, honestly, I'm not even going to lie, I wanted it to be funny. I wanted it to be, usually like when people leave comments on my videos, because I just feel like, okay, you watch my video, you left a comment, you engage with my content, I will usually like heart like the comments that are left on my videos. But for this one, I was like, I can't endorse this, because me leaving a heart is like, okay, I'm acknowledging that you said this. I couldn't do anything with the comments. I just left it there because I was like, I don't really know what to say to you. Like, it's not funny. like describing somebody's hair as a sponge is just like, why would you come on the internet and do that? Why did you feel like this was, oh my gosh, let me say this, ha 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 ha? Like, if that's how you feel about yourself and your hair, I don't expect you to project it to me. And not like, bruh, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. And again, like I said, I've personally gotten to the point where there's not much you can say to me. I've had natural hair since for 6 or 7 years now, so I'm fine. And I know that my hair would, my hair is my hair. Like, yeah, I don't see people having to do this in other hair communities as much as the black hair community. But my hair is my hair, it's gonna do what it do. But like, imagine someone else that's just learning to accept their texture, that's just learning to be confident and comfortable in their own skin in terms of hair, and then someone else that is supposed to understand that struggle comes online to leave that comment. I don't know how they would take it. I don't know how they would feel, right? You might just want to get to that point again where you're just like, you know what? I'm gonna go back to the wigs. I'm gonna go back to covering my hair. And I'm not saying anything is wrong with wigs or weaves and things like that. I feel like if you've accepted your hair and its texture and you do those things, that's fine. But I'm just like, again, like I said, it's taking us back. This comment is just taking us back. If somebody of a different race were to come online and come to my video and then see that my own same race person is leaving this comment, what would it encourage them to do? What would they say? And like, we're quick to jump to other people and just say, oh, a white person said this about my hair, a white person did this, da 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 da. But like, what are you saying to a fellow black person? What are you saying to someone with a similar or the same hair texture as you? What are you saying? Right? So before we cast the stone outside or castigate people for doing that, how are we as members of our own community treating ourselves, right? Again, like I said, this person may have intended this to be funny, but I ain't just find nothing funny about it. Like, I just couldn't. I was like, okay. It's just one of those awkward things that you're just like, okay. But yeah. Anyway, that's it for today's video. It was just like a quick chin wag about recent things that I noticed, or recent events, recent occurrences and things like that. But honestly, yeah, like, we need to do better as a community. Like, we just need to do better. Yeah, I feel like texturism in 2026 is just not it. It's not the move, it's not the vibe. Especially now that a lot of people are, again, like, the natural hair movement has gained some momentum again, and people are like trying to be comfortable. Even the idea that you're trying to be comfortable in something that is just naturally as it is wow. But yeah, like, let's just do better as a whole community. Like, yeah, that whole sponge thing was interesting because I just feel like, again, like I said, texturism, I think that's what everything I've basically said in this video kind of boils down to. Like, people just like, ugh, your hair is dirty, your hair is unkept, your hair is messy, your hair is not useful, your hair should be thrown away. Let's just get rid of those kind of things, okay? And just be, especially as black people, as a community in general, as black people and as a natural hair community, like, please, let's just do better. Let's just do better. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video today. If you guys want to see more videos like this, like, let me know. If there's any videos that you think I need to watch and you want to see me comment on, let me know in the comments below. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to comment, don't forget to like this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.